See who's around before we do anything else. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully everything sounds all right. I was having some issues with my sound the other day. It sounded like shit. Doesn't sound real good today either. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully everything sounds all right. I was having some issues. Let me mess with something real quick. All right, we need to try to figure out how to get rid of. Hold on one second. Let's go to. Let's go to our mic profile.
So I'd kind of rather go for one of them. This guy is a pretty big level 3. He goes up to 208. Oh. That is a dinky little level 2. 69 to 123. That's the cool estimate. You know, I kind of wish I had Myra Xenon. I could drop so many of these guys so fast. Or my moose collar. I could bring them up. Pablo, what are you doing down there? Dude, the fuck up here.
All right, we're gonna try with that right there. See how that sounds. But bear with me for a minute, and then we're gonna get started. I hurt my fucking shoulder, and it's killing me. It's killing me. All right, that sounds a little better. All right. That's till my wife and daughter get home, and they're loud as shit. I gotta turn my gain back down. Ooh, I'm walking way too fast. We gotta slow down. Slow her down. Let's see how these other fellas, whether these other fellas are gonna be around here or not. Alright, he's still a ranger. He's still the ranger. He's still a ranger. Who's the other one? Who was the other fella? It was Cool Ricky, Remy. Cool Ricky, Remy. I don't fucking remember. Cool Ricky, Remy. Who the fuck was the other guy? windows around. Check Willa. I didn't check Willa.
Bandits got the supply wagon.
Yeah,
Not
it's
like the
stinky.
medicine
You need to get that
hell,
fella off the sun for a little
but
bit
it
before
was
you die.
nice hooking. Yeah, I heard about something like that happening before.
Why the fuck he's shitting right there? Piece of shit. Good morning. Somebody die? You're looking pretty today.
What was that? Sorry.
Wait, I said you look pretty today. Somebody die?
What are you talking about? Somebody died.
I said you look awfully pretty today, like you're all dressed up.
Oh, it was raining, so I took my poncho off and threw my coat on.
Oh, all right. So what's been going on?
I mean, I was looking through these reports. Apparently, Frazier gang was brought in last night.
Well, you know what? I've had some memory issues, and I wasn't here since I was here for like 5 minutes on Friday.
Well, apparently last night, looking through the paperwork, Frazier gang was caught for the murder of Mildred. So I guess Warner went in, led a siege on Thieves Landing, and Frazier went ahead and took down 3 of them, and now they're all caught and in Sisika. Willow apparently responded to a dead body in Valentine.
All right.
There was missing a hand. There was also a hand on the Rhodes Sheriff's Office porch yesterday.
The hell?
Yeah. I guess some of the Lang gang was picked up last night because there's a bank robbery and an arrest of Weasel and Murphy Mercer. And even though there's no paperwork really on it.
Holy shit! That's a lot of doings in the last 24 hours or so.
Yeah.
Have you rode with the have you been around at all? I'm just curious how the new recruits are doing. Holy shit, 1,100 months? That's a long ass time.
Yeah.
It's about time some harsh penalties were set out, though.
I mean, shit. You see, Becker Langs?
No, I ain't got that for yet.
He's currently tallied at I think it's 4 years.
Damn, he's an old man, too. You just wake up a little bit ago, or you been around?
Yeah, I woke up and I went ahead and did a little foot patrol, and then had to take a quick nap because all the locks were sticking and everything. So,
Yeah, it was happening to me the other day, too. Have you talked to Willa? Has she been around? Is she?
she was around yesterday. I had a meeting with Leroy and everything to kind of squared away her being able to pretty much either hire or run her own at her own stable or something like that. And unfortunately, because of the worry of people taking advantage of taming horses and just for themselves, um, it kind of has to go through Leroy for hiring.
Yeah.
But we're gonna work on getting an auctioneer down here so she doesn't have to go halfway across the goddamn Commonwealth.
Yeah, yeah. She said sometimes the horses kind of get away from her on the way up there, so it's been a problem.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get one stationed right outside of the city hall. I just got to get a petition signed and everything by everybody, um, which has already been okayed. Leroy has no problem with also helping out with maybe getting the stables right here next to City Hall set up for like a training stable since Ash ain't running the one out in Del Sol no more.
All right.
So we're going to go ahead and streamline that, but I haven't been able to talk to the mayor. I need the mayor to go ahead and draw up documents and everything, have us all sign them. And then as well, it would help to have the nearby ranches to go ahead and sign off on it as well, like Hope Ranch and McFarland's. If there was somebody running any of the ranches out this way too, then that would work as well. But obviously there isn't, which that would also kind of help us out too, because we can also get somebody to run a ranch further down here and be able to get livestock from Valentine.
All right. Yeah. That's
Get a contract and everything, situate that, and but I told him that we needed to start from the heart of New Austin and build outwards. So that's the whole plan. We're going to go ahead and try to keep everything in Armadillo, make sure that everything's working and everything like that, and then we'll push out towards Tumbleweed and then worry about Del Sol later.
that makes 100% sense.
I mean, Del Sol's got a good little bit. I mean, it already has stalls, so if anybody wants stalls, they can go out there. They can go ahead and work those stalls. I also made a trip out there and found out that someone's running the saloon out there too.
Oh, is that right?
So I guess I mean, I never see any of the people that do. So
Yeah, I ain't seen nobody in Del Sol other than no, I ain't seen nobody in Del Sol in a while.
yeah, so it's one of those things. The mayor's also going to help us with getting some doors put on Fort Mercer. We're also going to try to dig out a mine around that area to make it a little bit easier for us to set up a chain gang or something like that whenever people do get sentenced down here.
Oh, that would help out.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot in the works. It's just whether or not he can push it and push it quick enough. We're going to streamline getting Gentry, the gunsmith, because we desperately need a gunsmith down here. So we're going to go ahead and draw up a contract on that. That way I can sign it, the mayor can sign it, and then they can go ahead and present it to the Bureau. And then we'll have that. I believe we'd be able to do the same thing about the blacksmith down here as well, because there ain't anybody that has come down here to express interest in working these businesses. And as I see it, is if you haven't made your interests kind of presented to everybody else in the community, then why should you own that business?
Yeah, you're right. It's just a little odd to me though that you would think there'd be more talk around the county about owning businesses. I guess.
Yeah. You would think that they would only allow people that have worked with the community to go ahead and run those businesses, because it doesn't make sense to have somebody from San Diego go ahead and come over here all of a sudden and not even speak to any of the people around here and then end up owning one of the businesses.
Yeah, because they're not going to be around. They might just have somebody work there, but yeah, they're not going to be a valuable member of the community.
Yeah, it's like the first owners of the blacksmith and the gunsmith and everything. No one knew who they were, and then all of a sudden they ended up owning it or managing it. It don't make sense.
I made no sense at all. I mean, I think they had, maybe the vetting process is a little better now.
Well, I mean, look at it. The Joneses ain't around anymore, and they were the ones who put the work in for it all.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I don't think that. I think they kind of left the county, right?
I think they did leave the county, and it's probably something due to that, because it just didn't make sense.
No, I mean,
So at this
yeah.
point, the state is the reason why our community has died off.
Oh, 100%. I mean,
Which actually it is 100% too, because they've taken they've taken the foremans from the mines. The farmers have decreased their value on agave. We were supposed to have the glass works down here, but that's gone. Like,
yeah, nobody has incentive to come down here.
and May was saying that Blackwater was in the same standpoint, which is kind of a lie, because Blackwater has always been closer to what Valentine is, where they have no problem with having people around.
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely the state the government dropped the ball. Maybe they realize it now, and hopefully they fix the mistake. But I mean, not only that, like they give people business license to open up, a gun shop or the blacksmith, and then all of a sudden those folks are like, you know what, I just want to pick up and move after 3 weeks and go to Emerald because it might, it feels like it might be a little better. Maybe they, don't just pass out, businesses willy nilly. If somebody wants a business and they want to open it, then make a commitment. I mean, I get the town die. It kind of fizzled, but losing the blacksmith and saloon and that kind of stuff, that don't help the situation.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you know. I found a flyer over at the telegram office. And what was written on it was Wayne Rambo for sheriff of Wesso. So I tore it down because if you want to go ahead and advertise for you being a West Elizabeth sheriff, go and advertise for it in West Elizabeth.
Yeah, what do folk down here care about that?
Exactly. You're not going to go under the radar and start promoting it in my jurisdiction. And I mean, quite frankly, if it's true, good luck to that fella because I guarantee you, with all the newspapers and everything, he ain't getting it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he didn't even put it there. Maybe it was somebody else. But I mean, I think Warner's doing an excellent job up there, and I'm sure the community thinks so.
Yeah, I mean, who he's got multiple newspapers out saying that he went to Siska twice, and one that says that he escaped from Siska. I don't care if it was an undercover thing or anything like that, but word spreads and it all comes back to us. Doesn't matter which jurisdiction or anything. It just comes back to us. And that's what I voiced to Leroy and everybody, or Leroy and Wayne at our little meeting, because they asked me about the Wayne situation. I said I'm kind of indifferent because, quite frankly, I'm used to detectives and Pinkertons taking care of undercover things.
I mean, who's he undercover for?
Apparently, the marshals.
I mean, at least there's that. I guess he, wasn't just off doing his own thing under.
It just don't make
livestock.
sense. He's livestock, Cotton. That doesn't make sense
I
whatsoever.
understand. You know how he needles his way into stuff, so who knows? Maybe he pestered the marshal long enough that marshal is like, "All right, go, just do it."
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it ain't none of my concern, really. Care about New
Yeah.
Austin, and that's about. I care about the citizens in other jurisdictions as well, but I guess the concern is for our folk.
Yeah, that's all I'm worried about. I need to get Jasper's telegram.
Oh, you know what? I don't. Yeah, here, let me look. He sent me one the other day. Holy shit, that's a lot. That's a lot of telegrams I get every day. Yeah, tell me when you're ready.
All right.
It's TJM 07488.
TJM,
Yes, sir.
M as in Mike.
Yep.
Okay. 07488.
074. Yep, that's it. 07488. Did you make Willow Chief Ranger?
I did.
Oh, all right. That's good for her. She's hard. She's been working very hard.
Yeah, she's around a lot more than both of us. I feel like she's deserved it. She's been here a little bit longer than, well, I mean, I guess I've been here longer because she kind of disappeared. But She was actually one of the original Rangers and everything. And even when I said that to May May, she was like, I didn't know y'all. I knew y'all were around, but I didn't know y'all were ancient. Because we've been here. I've been here for since Jeb, and Willow was here before. So before Jeb had retired.
And there's another fella that telegrammed me a little bit ago about wanting to
He
become the
said,
Ranger.
"Congratulations on your promotion," but never labeled who got the promotion.
Oh wait, who would I telegram to?
You telegrammed the entirety of the Rangers.
Oh, I thought I meant to telegram Willow by herself. Yeah, I just I meant to respond back to something she sent me.
I don't even feel like I shot my goddamn revolver, and somehow I'm missing ammo.
I went to take mine out of storage the other day, and it said there was 144 rounds in it. So, have you rode with the new recruits yet?
No.
All right.
I was going to. I was looking at reports and everything, and then he rode off to go make, I guess, some money. And then I had to go to the sheriff's meeting, and I just brought Willow with me. In case there was an opportunity to go ahead and have her talk to Leroy, but Leroy ended up leaving before the meeting was over. So, and I also needed to speak to Warner about a couple fines or charges and everything, because apparently one of the undersheriffs was trying to get Willow to change some of the, I guess the crimes or whatnot on a report, and it was all based off of the like attempted murder and aggravated assault shit. So because they're trying to get attempted murder on the fella who had dynamite kind of set at the bridge, I guess, in the canyon. Which I asked, did the dynamite go off? She then said no. I said, then there was no action proven that there was an attempted murder at that point. So then it would all be aggravated assault if anybody got shot at. Now, if the dynamite was placed there and it was used, as in it exploded and someone got hurt, that would be attempted murder at that point. Because they planned on hurting somebody if something went wrong at that point.
We figured something. I mean, not it's if you're looking for those robberies that been happening at the camps, for some reason the robbers like to put up a flag so you can see which camp it is. Because we got one for Rathskeller the other night. Well, it was actually south of Rathskeller. And when we rode over that way, we rode up to Rathskeller and we didn't see anything. We rode south and we found the camp that's I never noticed the camp there, right? Like a quarter mile south of Rathskeller. But we found seven more deceased fellas with no other evidence. We did run into some fellas on our way to Rathskeller that we questioned a little bit, but.
Are you talking about the one that has like the still and everything?
I don't recall.
There's only one camp south of Rascal.
Yeah, it's like they maybe
It's got
100 yards off the railroad track.
it's got a cabin.
Nah, this is just like 6 wagons in a circle. Like I said, I never noticed it before.
Wait, what? That don't make sense. Is there? Oh,
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
nope. That's why I'm saying you might have, if you're looking for something, you can see like a red flag in the air. I don't know if they're permanent camps. I think it might be like folk stopping and then getting robbed when they stop to make camp for the night.
Oh, Willow found that body this morning.
The mutilated one.
Maybe she went and took a nap. I don't see her clocking sheet.
Nah, I looked myself. I looked on the wall. I didn't see it. What do you got plans to do today?
I don't know, to be honest. I need to talk to the damn mayor. That's pretty much the only plan I have, and I might have to reach out to Warner about Rambo.
You talking about that telegram?
Yeah,
Or the note, letter, whatever you call it.
yeah. What actually makes me feel like there might be one in Tumbleweed or something like that as well, if he's putting it up over this way.
Yeah, good possibility. I ain't seen Rambo down these parts in a while. Well, again, who knows? Maybe he was in disguise. I just didn't notice.
Yeah.
But apparently, I got two fellas sending me telegrams about becoming rangers, so we might have to.
Yeah, Warner said he's sending people our way.
Yeah, one of the fellas said that Westo sent him over.
I mean, Wesso has about like 20 some odd goddamn people, so.
Yeah. Have you heard from McGraw at all?
No.
I sent him multiple telegrams.
Yep. Might be one of those things where we end up having to let him go until he comes back.
Yeah, who knows if maybe he's has some medical issues that we don't know about or something.
Yeah, but I tell people all the time, if you need to put in an LOA, let us know.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
No petty crime. Also, if you ever want to buy a wagon and everything, you can store your wagons down here now, apparently.
You know what? Somebody had mentioned that. Where do you do that? You know, is it over by?
Stable master.
All right. Is that at every stable master or just down here?
I have not been able to figure that out, but I think it might be everywhere now, maybe. But you can still only buy wagons from Valentine. Which, in my personal opinion, I feel like you should be able to buy wagons anywhere. I mean, shit, we got we got a blacksmith building right there that would be fine for wagons to be built in. And I mean, shit, we have 2 stables, so
Yeah, right.
I think New Austin might have the most stables in any county, to be honest. I mean, we got a stable south of here. We got Fort Mercer. We got the one by Benedict's. We got the one in Del Sol,
There's the one right over there.
Rathskeller. Yeah, that's the one I was counting south of
Oh
here.
yeah. Then there's that. Yeah.
Del Sol. You got Rathskeller. You got if I didn't say Tumbleweed already, Tumbleweed. You got Cholla Springs. I mean, shit. Here has two of them.
Yeah, and you got the two. Yeah, the two little ones. Yeah, that's a lot of that is a lot of stables down here. I never thought about it.
And then you got McFarland's because that's New Austin. You also have the one in Thieves Landing, but I think Thieves Landing has been considered kind of like a law state at this point where anybody can really go to and no one really has a jurisdiction over it. So, but yeah, there's a lot. So that's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably like 10 to 12 just in New Austin.
That's quite a bit.
I mean, if you look at Wesso by itself, I mean, Wesso considers Big Valley, right? So you only have the one in Blackwater, Strawberry, Pronghorn, Hanging Dog, and the old logging camp. So that's about 5. Oh, and Hope's Ranch. So that's 6. I feel like it might still be too early for folk.
Yeah, it's kind of early. I think people like to sleep in on Sunday.
Yeah. I know there was an event down here last night, but
Oh yeah, they had the fight night.
yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate I missed it, but I could. My memories were just not coming to me.
Yeah, I mean, had prior engagements I had to go to anyway, so Willow was there, so that's all that matters. At least a ranger was there.
Yeah, hopefully it was pretty successful.
Hmm.
You seen Bruce or Joe down here?
Yeah, they were the ones who told me about the severed hand and Rose,
All right.
and then they ended up riding out, I guess, to something else. Mm. Just drank my cup of coffee, and I feel like I need to drink another.
Hopefully it's so she gets some folk to work for her that are down around here. Then we can buy some food. Can only eat so many jars of cherries and cans of beans.
You know, I need to ask. Well, it might be better for me to have you ask him, but um, I noticed that looking through the paperwork and everything, the Frasers were caught, but they still have warrants and everything on the board.
All right.
So I'm not entirely sure
I mean, I've noticed
if maybe they just forgot or what.
I've noticed that about other folks that have been arrested that their warrants are still there.
I think there's a way to take it down, right?
I think you just go into the paperwork and uncheck the box.
Let's see.
I mean, I've only put 2 warrants out ever, so
I haven't even put out a warrant.
I did after the wastewater bandit shot me both, 2 times.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. I see it. Um, oh yeah, we had a run in with him too.
Down here.
Yeah, he actually robbed a livestock agent just before we came into town.
It's crazy.
Literally had to have handed the gun over right before we noticed that they were in town because me and Willow were coming back from the meeting and everything, and they were sitting right there in front of the craftsman. I guess because they were on the other side of the horse, I didn't see the handoff or anything like that. So I knew nothing about it. And then we had a conversation. I told them that that shit ain't gonna happen no more out here. Um, and everything. And since I had civilians in town, I didn't want anybody to get caught in the crossfire because obviously I was aiming down where they were at. So I gave them the option to goddamn leave and never do what they've been doing ever again. As they had robbed y'all 3 times back to back to back to back. So I said, this it's not gonna happen again. And that's the only way you're gonna end up leaving here right now is if you don't do it again. Now, if you come back down here and I hear that you're doing it again, then I'm gonna take you in. And I had to do what I had to do because it was only me and her. They both had shotguns, and I only had a revolver. I know I'm really quick on the draw, but let's be honest. I'm trying to get these shotguns outlawed. And I think everybody at the sheriff's meeting is kind of on the same page. It's just, it's going to get real tricky real quick with trying to get the shotguns from outlaws. But the quicker we get onto it, the quicker we'll be able to clear them up off the goddamn roads.
Yeah, that ain't a bad idea.
Because, I mean, back in Baltimore, ain't nobody had any form of shotgun other than the sheriff and marshals. And the reason being is because that weapon is very, very dangerous because you can blow off limbs and everything like that, and that should not be in somebody else's hands.
I don't disagree with you there.
I understand defense, but shit.
These new fellas, they seem pretty good with the steel.
Yeah, I kind of got the feeling. We just got to make sure that they're fit with it, but not too trigger happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of what I talked about it when we were out riding the other night.
Well, I did get a telegram from Willow Tilcott, and she said her trigger was stuck, and she ended up firing on people without being able to really talk to them.
I got that telegram too.
And I haven't gotten to talk to her about it, but quite frankly, people need to learn to really either, if you draw your weapon, you're willing to use it. If you're pointing your weapon, you're willing to use it.
Yeah, I'm betting. I've had other people say it to me. And I think they were trying to get ready to quick draw somebody. You know what I'm saying? And they lost.
Well, if they were getting
lost
ready
control.
Well, they're gonna have to learn how to keep control, because that'll definitely get you in the court.
Well, she only
You'll
sent
lose your
that.
badge.
She only sent that out because they were acting a little. They're acting a little. They're acting a little over the top down here that night.
Who?
Where's she from? She's from Valentine, right? So they had whatever they had going on. Their their shootout over there by Cholla Springs. They bring him over to the doctor's office, and they bring him to the sheriff's office. And I get she's trying to smooth over, whatever happened. But so they offered to fight somebody, to let them, either they could fight somebody and get let go, or I don't remember, and get their weapons back. I don't remember the
Their
whole
weapons.
story. But yeah, so one of the undersheriff, I can't think of his name, from like Lemoyne or maybe Emerald, I don't know. But he wasn't happy with what they were doing, and he confronted her outside here on the thing. Like Mutta, is his name Mutta?
No, Gun.
Yeah.
Murdo Gun.
Yeah, so he wasn't happy with what they were doing. So he called her out.
Yeah, apparently he recommended for her to telegram us and let us know what happened.
I mean, that night I said my piece. I mean, I wasn't overly concerned about it. I mean, don't act like assholes, but, I get what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't
Well,
necessarily
that's
need to do it
also
in the
why
sheriff's
I
office.
pointed
But
out to. That's why I also pointed out to that bandit that if he is attacking y'all because of another jurisdiction, it needs to stop. Because we are not other jurisdictions. We hold people to the utmost respect until you give us a reason not to.
yeah, like I think the other night when they shot me and took me and Willa to the church, I think that was Max Anderson had them do that because they said he had $1,000 bounty on Willa, right? So 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, he comes strolling in, and then they leave, and he's like he's the hero. So I think he set that all up so that he could come out looking good. And I haven't seen Willow really talk to her about that since, but I think that's he's trying to weasel his way into her good graces or something, and I think he set that up just to do
Who
that.
is?
Uh, Max Anderson.
Did he have another conversation with her after the one in Emerald?
Yeah, he came down here that night and stopped them. Came down to talk to them, and they left, and he took me to the doctor, and uh, so I think that's the whole situation because they said that they had $1,000 bounty on her, and she's like, I've talked to Max, since then, and he put that bounty out a couple weeks ago, and whatever the case may be, but I think he had them do that so that he could be a hero and get in her good graces. I don't think it was by happenstance.
I don't even feel like anything was warranted for her to have a bounty on her head, anyways.
No, I don't disagree, but the whole situation is, I mean, we sent her off, you know what I mean, so that she wasn't down here by herself and whatnot because of that. But I think that that whole night, he sent them here just to specifically do that so he could get in her good graces.
Well, Max wasn't being an idiot, and he would have actually went to the jurisdiction he was trying to send a message to. Then maybe he wouldn't have to get into someone's good graces.
Oh, I don't even know it's to be friends. I think I think he's a user, and he's trying to find a way to manipulate.
To weasel his way into a new information source.
Yep.
Which he's already fucked up, so it's not going to get him anywhere. So he might as well go ahead and start kind of climbing a different tree at that point.
Right. I mean, and Willow ain't that weak as it is, so I mean, she would never fall for something so stupid.
I mean, she's young and she's hot-headed at some points, but
yeah, but she's stubborn.
Yep, that's why I had to have a slight conversation. Because I asked her if she would take that badge at that meeting. And I told her, just keep that hothead tucked away. She said, what hothead? I said, you know exactly what I mean. As long as you can do that, then I have no problem with keeping you where you're at. You've deserved it and everything. You've been a long running ranger, even though you did take that stint to go ahead and take care of your mother and everything. You've been here slightly longer than I have. Even though I've been out here busting my ass since then, I still consider you an original ranger, and you've learned from the same principles I've learned from Jeb.
Listen, I was going to talk to you about promoting her to senior ranger at least, anyways. Just from what I've observed, of her the last few weeks. I mean, that girl puts in a lot of work, a lot of effort, and I think she deserves it. Everything that's good coming.
That's the reason why I put her in the position she's at right now instead of just senior ranger, because at the end of the day, if I can't make a meeting and you can't make a meeting, I know she'll be around.
Nope. I mean,
Also, I need to let you know that we need to keep a really close eye on any recruits we get.
all right. I mean, is there a specific reason?
There's apparently a rat within our departments.
You mean globally?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of heard that a while back.
Someone's giving information out, and the marshals won't tell us who they suspect, which is smart because then it'll ruin their investigation. But the reason why I needed them to elaborate on it a little bit more in the meeting was because Wayne said he didn't know who he could trust within the departments, which really pissed me off because, quite frankly, I need to be able to trust everybody within our departments. If I'm willing to be working alongside with anybody, and especially have to kind of sit there in a gunfight with them, I don't need to be looking over my goddamn shoulder for somebody to shoot me in the back.
That's one of the things I got for training those folk about confidentiality of the telegram system, and the things that I learned through the law work stays with the law, if you know what I'm
Have
saying.
you talked to those fellas about Thieves Landing yet?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
Well, we need to make sure that they know about Thieves Landing. That way they don't just go riding through there and accidentally catch a bullet.
I mean, we were talking about some stuff, and I know I was going to talk about it, but I think that's when we got that camp robbery come up. I mean, I may
Yeah,
have
we just
I
need to
may have
make
spoken
sure.
about it, but
I don't
yeah.
want them to catch a bullet just because they don't know what's going on over there.
All right, yeah, I know at least one of them. I did sell not to go with the thieves landing, but I'll make sure we talk to them all about it.
I mean, you more than likely just run around the outskirts like I have been a little bit. Use your binoculars, make sure there ain't nothing happening over there. But I think everybody's in an agreement after our sheriff meeting. Places like that in Van Horn are places that you don't want to just stumble into. You want to kind of like wait for them to leave. Obviously, they had to do their job last night and catch them for a murder on a lawman, but those are exceptions, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. Like the night that they thought that Warner got kidnapped, we were ready to go. I mean, but yeah, I try not to go through Thieves Lane unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah. I think I've done it once since then. But I think that was because I had to hurry up to something.
Well, even that night, I told them, they had 6. So I said, let me go scout it out first. Let me go around the outside. I'll look into thieves, see what I see, and then I'll come back around and let you know. But they rode in anyways while I was up on the hill looking in. I seen them riding in. So you got to have a plan, and they had no plan. So
Yep. But I see that they took 10.
yeah, I mean that's probably the only way they beat them. Howdy.
I think that's Jasper right there.
Yeah, it is. All right, I got to think about something for like 30 seconds.
All right.
Johnson.
Howdy.
Howdy, Johnson. Just got done with the interview at the bureau. I also spoke to them about the gunsmith.
I should have sent you a telegram last night if you were gonna
But,
go ahead and have that meeting with them.
well,
Um,
I had my interview for the brewery today, so I went ahead and mentioned it to him last night.
Howdy, Mr.
all right.
Mayor.
How you doing? But
So did send you a telegram about the auctioneer and the stable over here
okay,
for more than likely Willow. I talked to Leroy last night.
okay,
I wanted to get auctioneer down here stationed at um, the mayor's office to kind of streamline the paperwork with people being able to auction off tamed horses and shit. Make it a little bit easier for the horse tamers in the West, as well as trying to get something drawn up for the stable next to the office as a training stable.
okay. Yeah, sounds good
I
to me
got,
because I'm wanting that used for something.
yeah, I got information that Ash may not be managing that Del Sol stable much longer because
Okay,
she has moved away from the area.
right.
Um, so figured, and I brought it up to Leroy again in that meeting was we're trying to build outwards from Armadillo, create the heart because Armadillo is the heart of New Austin, and then we're gonna branch out further. So we're gonna try to rebuild New or Armadillo, and then we'll work on everything outwards from there. And the first thing I feel like is getting that stable set up, the auctioneer, obviously the foreman, and that would be a good starting point. But getting the taming stables, he said, was a very big ask.
Okay,
So, which, in my personal opinion, it shouldn't be, especially if they just move the, I guess, the functionality of it from Del Sol over here.
yeah. And what I got from them at the bureau is they're gonna speak to somebody. I think it said Mr. Apple or Adams or something like that. Uh, they're gonna speak to him about they can't give Gentry the keys to the business just yet. He has to go through the interview process, but they said they might be able to swing it to where he can at least get hired on there and start working out of there until he gets his interview.
That would help a
At
lot.
least that, I mean, at the end of the day, he would still have the keys because he'd
Yep.
have to lock it up and everything. But it would also show the incentive that he is willing to do whatever he can to get in there and bust his ass on working on it. And what I would also recommend to him as well is have them come and peek in on him every once in a while, see how he's doing. That way, it could also help him out in the long run.
Yeah. Well,
But
I'm gonna.
anything that gets him sorted and gets Willow sorted, I think having somebody to be able to sell horses out here would really help, especially being centralized in Armadillo, where people don't have to go all the way out to Del Sol.
Do we not have nobody that owns the stables over there in Armadillo yet?
No,
Okay.
no one owns any. We almost did. So this is something that I was talking to Cotton about earlier. Was it's kind of like the same thing with all businesses, right? I feel like if anybody's inquiring about a business out here, they need to show interest to the community and everything first. Because if you're coming from San Denis and you inquired about it through the business bureau, but you haven't even taking the actions of getting to know the community and everything like that, you shouldn't have any right to any business out in that area, in my personal opinion. Because I mean, it's a community-wide thing. Like, just come out here, talk to people, show people that you're willing to do the work and the extra socialization that comes with that business, and it makes more sense. Because we had a group of people, the family of the Joneses that were out here, that were working their asses off on owning the stables, as well as the, the forge, the blacksmith, gunsmith, and general store. They were trying to get all these businesses, and they were doing all the work for it, just for the bureau to send managers out to the blacksmith and the gunsmith, people that none of the community even knew,
And criminals to boot.
and then turned out to be criminals. When we already had a community built off of that, and now you don't see the Joneses around anymore because they were shunned out of every single business.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I am going to do is I'm going to try to work with Teddy and them and let them know that if somebody's coming down here to run a business, please get with me. Because
I
I'm going to have
appreciate it.
y'all check and make sure that they have a clear background before they run it. I'm not having any outlaws come out here in this town and try to run any fucking business out here because I'll run them the fuck out of town. I'm sorry, I don't have nothing against the outlaws as far as them working and doing a job, but you're not fucking owning a business in this fucking town. Out of the question.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've been saying since day one.
I
Well, I
don't.
feel
I don't mind them coming down here, working, getting some stuff, as long as they're gonna be cordial with everybody. I know I had a group of them the other day that were down here. They were speaking to me when I told them who I was, what I was about, what I was doing, and this is before I got elected. When I thought I was gonna be running opposed by somebody, they all told me that they would all vote for me. When I told them the same ideas that I told y'all that I want to do for the county. I even mentioned to them the ideas of the gunsmith because I was tired of outlaws coming down here and stealing guns from the law in this town. And they all said that they would vote for me in a heartbeat. So maybe that group of outlaws might not be one of the ones that are coming down here robbing y'all, if that's how they feel about it, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure who they were. They were wearing some really rustic clothing, and I think they had some really dirty red mask on. I'm not sure who they were.
Hmm.
But they were very cordial with me when they talked to me. I even told them that I used to be former law myself, and they were very nice to me and talked to me like civilized people. But maybe, just maybe, we can get some of the outlaws that pass through our area down here to where they start treating us like decent people. If we start building this town the right way, and maybe we can get a little bit of good feedback from some of them. Maybe I'm hoping that we can push some of them to where when they come in our town, they come through with respect for lawmen, doctors, and regular civilians.
That's why, even with the Westwater bandit coming through here, I gave him, since he's never met me before and everything, and he didn't instantly hold me up for anything. I gave him my sort of respect of letting him walk out of here. And at the end of the day, could I have put him behind bars? Sure. Even though he had a shotgun, his other fella had a shotgun as well. I have full faith in myself to go ahead and put both of them down. But at the end of the day, I also had civilians in town and everything like that. So I let them know where my head was at. My civilians are a little bit more important than catching him at the moment. And as well as that, I wanted him to know that we have respect for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're an outlaw or not, until you give me a reason to not give you that respect.
Yep.
So I plain and simple, like I told you that other day, I let them know it's not going to happen again. You're not going to be robbing anybody in my town again. And if you are, then I'll put you behind bars. It don't matter to me.
Speaking
I
of
got to do my job.
speaking of the Rangers, Cotton, did you get a telegram from a gentleman this morning?
I actually got like 3, so
Okay, he had your telegram wrong at first. He had the last 2 numbers backwards, so I gave him the correct numbers. He said he was very interested in a job. I think he said he stopped down in Blackwater, but they told him that they thought that he'd fit better down here.
oh yeah, I got his telegram.
Okay.
Yeah, I think at this point we have 4 recruits and then 3 potential recruits. So that's 7 new Rangers.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working towards all that, getting us try to get us some Rangers down this way.
I know
need to
May May's been advertising.
I need to set
So-
up something this coming week with you and Skinny to have a sit down. You, Skinny, who the hell's Skinny's second in command?
No clue. It used to be Rambo, I think.
All right,
But
well,
I don't. I honestly, I'd just keep it with Skinny. No one
All right.
else.
All right. Do you want Cotton there with you or just you?
It just depends on if he's available or not. Even if I'm not available, I'll more than likely have Cotton or Willow in my stead. I'll just need them to take notes.
What do y'all
And
think
obviously,
about?
if there's anything I need to bring up, I'll bring up to you. But I'll try to be there. If it's on the weekends, I can more than likely make it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is this Saturday on the 15th, around maybe 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern Stars.
Are you going to be around on Monday? Like tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow.
Okay. I'll give you a more definite answer tomorrow if I'll be able to make that time specifically.
What time would be better for you?
The only reason why I don't know about that time is just because I don't know if I need to work on the ranch on that Saturday. So
Okay.
if you give me until tomorrow to figure that out, I'll be able to let you know.
Okay. Well, I'm if you can't make it, just kind of talk with Cotton about what, or just Willow about what you would like said.
I know
On-
that I cannot make it on Saturday.
You can.
That I cannot. That is
Cannot.
that's my pre St. Patrick's Day.
Okay. What about Sunday?
All day Sunday, I'm available.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it for the
Sunday.
We'll do it for the 16th then, and around 3 or 4.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and send out a telegram to a judge and to Skinny. We'll do it. What time's the storm normally?
2 o'clock.
2 and 8.
Yeah.
282.
Damn, we ain't have a storm.
We did not have a storm.
Actually, we didn't. That's
I wonder if it's because there's interviews going on at the bureau right now.
maybe.
Because there's some interviews that were scheduled at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I have to look at the newspaper maybe to figure it out.
All right, let me go send a telegram out for 3 p.m. Eastern Stars on the 16th of this month. See if I can get a judge down there also. That way the judge can be there with us when we're all talking. Then I'll start putting flyers up that we're going to be having a town hall meeting about 30,
make
40
sure
misfires.
that Joe knows.
Joe?
So I let her know about possibly needing her for that meeting as well, since we were thinking about making it a whole community thing.
Yeah, I'm going to be posting flyers around Blackwater, Armadillo, Tumbleweed, Del Sol.
You might want to be careful with that because people like to take advantage of situations like that to rob people. So it might be just better to send telegrams to the main people that are involved in it.
Well, I was wanting to have a community thing. Just spread the word to anybody you see for the 16th to be down at the mayor's office around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
All right.
Yep.
And we're going to, after we get done with our meeting in my office, then we'll head over to the main floor and we'll have the whole entire meeting with the whole town. Because I want to get everybody's input of what they feel like on the things that I want to get brought down here and what things they would like to see brought down here.
Well, I think the only people that really live down here at this point are the people that you see on a daily basis, as in myself, Willow, Carl, Cotton, yourself, Gentry, Joe.
Who did we get a mayor in Blackwater?
No, there's an ongoing one, which is kind of goddamn stupid. Apparently, there's a horse running for goddamn mayor, too.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's what
Because they didn't give us time to do background checks or anything like that. We didn't have any access to anybody who was being elected as a mayor, so we weren't able to double check before the ballots were released. And even May went ahead and brought it up and everything. They rushed it. It was rushed way too soon.
That literally sounds like a Saint Denis thing.
Well,
Well,
at least y'all know
well,
my
the-
record's clean.
Well, the thing is that even Eau Claire thought that we were supposed to do our job and do background checks and everything. We told them we didn't have access to it. I didn't even know Jasper was running for mayor until literally the day of the announcement when I saw the flyers come up, and then all of a sudden the elections were over.
Yeah, I decided at the last minute. I was like, you know what? We need some help down this way. Sent Cotton a telegram. Was like, is anybody running? I heard rumor. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my hat in the mix, just to try to help the town out.
I mean, shit. Carl said he was gonna make the attempt. It was just everything happened too goddamn fast on that, and he just
Yeah.
didn't have time to draw anything up.
Yeah, it was only like
Like-
4 or 5 days.
As quick as they announced it, it was over. So
It was definitely really quick, a lot quicker than I thought. I thought I was gonna be coming down here and having to wait till somebody voted for me to see if I even got it.
I mean, it is to be expected. I didn't even know I was goddamn the actual sheriff down here for about 2 weeks, and I had
I
to
mean-
send a telegram out.
I mean, the rest of us knew.
All right, well, I'm gonna go send this telegram out real quick. I'll be right back, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cotton, can I use y'all's telegram real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got to walk all the way down there.
There you be.
Appreciate it.
See, even if y'all knew that I was,
No, I get what
I
you're saying.
needed to be notified by marshals that it was official, and not a single person did. But Mountain said he would have rather talk to me face to face, but we just kept missing each other.
No, I only know because I was there when they read the election results in Blackwater that night.
Why are they? I mean, you would think that all of the candidates would get a telegram saying, "Hey, we're announcing everybody's who's been elected and who's kind of going forth with everything."
You would
I
think.
didn't get a single thing.
Yeah, you shitting me. Any of you got Skinny's telegram? I left my book up at the fucking camp.
I do.
Tell Skinny's,
This man's crazy. He was on for 3 days, 4 days. That's why
Yeah.
they get a hold of him.
You ready?
Yep.
BKR 53271.
That was D, dog.
No, E as in Baker, K as in kid.
All right, so tonight,
R
what's
as
everybody
in
have for
run.
dinner tonight? I'm making
271.
homemade Alfredo.
I got it. Appreciate it.
What y'all having for dinner?
Oh, let's see.
And homemade garlic bread.
Judiciary is where I get the judge. Yeah, get him down here too.
And so, with the Leroy Willow situation, what Leroy recommended was having you draw up some sort of, I guess, what would be the best word?
Where the hell is Willow at?
Not a contract. Don't know why I'm getting to work.
Well, I'm glad she didn't quit, and I'm glad
Petition?
she is a she's the
Okay.
chief ranger. So I'm
To
excited
get
about that.
an auctioneer down here,
Very excited.
and as well as, I mean, the stable thing would be a little bit different. That
Well,
would
I know
be
you don't follow me on
you
Kicker
bringing it up to the
or
bureau
YouTube, but
and her
we
bringing it
love
up to
you,
the bureau as
and
well.
we hope
But as
we
well
hope
as
good
getting
things
both
come
of
out of
those
this.
signed off by us, saying that we kind of need it. The stable down here, the auctioneer down here.
Let's go.
Um,
Let's kick this rat. Dollar's a dollar. That's what they say, right? Yeah, we were actually just going to get our paycheck. See how much we made. I don't know how long we've been live, but 82 minutes, so we should definitely have a paycheck. Yeah, we've been alive for an hour and a half, but actually. Looking like ammo wise. Oh, let's sell this shit over here. Yeah, we got a lot of revolver ammo. Oh, I wonder if my food all fucking went bad. Let's look. It definitely did because I wasn't here. Those eggs are probably bad too. Those are wolves? How you
What are you
doing?
firing at?
Oh my god. How you doing,
What are
man?
you shooting at?
Oh, there was actually wolves over there.
Wolves.
Yeah, I never seen
You
such
sure
thing.
you're not seeing things?
It could be, it could be. Hey, there's the sheriff.
Yes, he is. Sheriff,
yeah,
have you arranged what we spoke about?
I have not had the time to be able to do so, unfortunately.
Did I say 2
There's
days?
there's been a lot of things happening, and everything's been burning down around the Commonwealth.
Oh, how so?
Severed hands, dead bodies, sieges, breakouts. There's been a lot.
Seems like you all have had your hands full.
Yep.
And all the while
But
I've been sitting here patiently, as I promised I would.
and I understand. I'm still trying to. I never got the name that day. So I'm trying to sift through who it might have been. I'm trying to look at the paperwork and
Willow
everything.
knows who it was. She didn't tell you?
Uh, I guess not. I mean, she didn't have a name for me at that moment.
Hmm.
She had a description. She just didn't have a name for me.
I have a feeling that this isn't a high priority.
I mean, when deputies are getting gunned down left and right and robbed, I mean, it's kind of one of those things, right? You're looking for a conversation, but we're also trying to do our jobs.
Yeah. Your job is to keep the people safe, right?
Yep.
Now tell me, when you're looking at outlaws, dangerous folk, what's the most dangerous thing you can find in an outlaw?
I mean, really, it's just their mind, to be honest.
Their
Really depends on where
minds.
their mind's at.
No. Any half-wit, sick and twisted out there can do something cruel. There's something you need to be on the lookout for there, Sheriff. The most dangerous thing you can find in an outlaw is patience.
Don't let him cough on you.
Now, I am a
Well,
very patient man. Some would say I've been waiting years to right some wrongs. But this
Ain't we all?
patience has a limit, and you all might have me surrounded right here and now. Let me promise you, you could take me in right now. You wouldn't have much fuss. You could wipe it off your to-do list. But that patience will turn around and bite you in the ass. I may not do anything about it right now,
You talking
but
about
I
your
will.
patience or our patience?
My patience.
well, here's the funny
I'll
thing, right,
give
fella?
y'all one more week. I have some very delicate business to attend to. But I will be back on this next coming Saturday. And I expect something to be in place. Does that sound fair, Sheriff?
Well, I think at this point as well, I'm going to have to do my job
Hmm.
because you robbed a livestock agent in my town right before our conversation.
Hmm. I left him.
Because at the end of the day, just like you got patience, I got patience too.
You're right. But what's more important? The safety and tranquility of the future, or a quick little snatch and grab arrest?
Well, considering that I let you walk out of here unharmed and everything the first day, and you took my respect and kind of threw it in my face,
Did I?
I mean, and you can't say you didn't because you literally robbed somebody in my town right as I was
Before our
walking into town.
conversation.
So at this point, you do have the option to turn yourself in. And normally I give people another option of leaving. But as you've robbed my rangers 3 times back to back, harmed one of my rangers twice, whether you deny it or not, I'm gonna have to ask you to turn yourself in.
Sheriff, you disappoint me.
Trust me, I'm more reasonable than half the people around this Commonwealth, fella. I think I've been more than accommodating.
All right. I'm a man of my word. I said I wouldn't fight y'all. But I am a man of my word. If this is the action that you wish to take, do it.
I mean, I'm just doing my job, fella.
I'm sure you are.
Just like you're trying to figure out this person, hey, you give me that week, I'll have that meeting for you. But at the end of the day, just like you want to go ahead and have that conversation, I have to do my job. And hopefully you understand that.
Sheriff, your arresting me here now is going to change things. I already told you that. I will go peacefully. Y'all will not have a single shot out of me. But you will be changing things.
I mean, that's perfectly fine at this point. You didn't
All
have to
right.
come back today. You could have sent me a telegram or
I
Willow's
woke
a
up, yes,
telegram.
sir. I've not been awake more than 5 minutes.
I mean, shit.
But it's all right. We can go. Let's go, men.
Oh. I couldn't send that telegram out. I ain't got Joe's telegram. I forgot to fucking save it.
I'll send her one for you. Or I'll get her your telegram. Or you
Yeah,
hers.
I fucking had it wrote down in my damn book, and I threw that damn book in the trash the other day by accident.
All right, let's hold on to this conversation until this is done with.
Yeah, you're good.
Cotton, you need to put him in cuffs, and you need to take his weapons off of him.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that the gentleman that was looking for me?
It is. This Westwater Bandit.
I'm putting you in cuffs and relieving you of your weapons.
All right. You hold on to these weapons.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna head on over to the mayor's office. Y'all let me know when y'all are free.
All right. If you need to, you can take him inside.
Nah, I got it.
Like I said, if you
Taking
didn't
my
rob my rangers, I
notepads.
wouldn't have this issue, but quite frankly, I just have to do my job, fella.
Oh, Sheriff, you've got a
unlock the
much
door?
bigger issue.
Johnson, you want to unlock the door?
Yeah, come on.
Let's walk in.
A man like myself doesn't have conversations by himself without contingency. So
I'm gonna search you one more time, just double check him.
mm-hmm.
Go ahead and get the paperwork situated, Cotton.
Oh, give me back my house keys now.
We both know exactly what those are, fella.
Yes, it's
Definitely
how
ain't
I get
keys.
into my home.
Yeah, they definitely ain't keys, fella. This ain't my first rodeo.
Might be your last.
Let's go ahead and start in here. You want to back up to the cell, and I'll undo your cuffs. The door closed?
Yes, it is.
Here we are. Go ahead and step forward for me. There we are. Sit tight.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take the whistle as I need a justice down here, right?
Yes, sir. Billy, you've been busy.
Indeed, I have. Any of y'all got a smoke?
I got cannabis cigarettes, but I don't have anything else than that.
What about you, Cotton?
Let me see if I got a cigar I can give you.
All right.
You can hand it to him through the bars.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Just unlock that gate now. I don't buy it.
I couldn't see where you're at. Well, if you reach off the floor, I'll give it to you. I can't hand it to you.
Hmm.
If you can reach out, you know.
Is that a storm I hear?
That it would be.
Mr. Hill, how's that bullet hole treating you?
It itches a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, I just requested for a justice.
Yeah. You wanted me to put in the arrest report and then put in the.
I need you
Incident
to look
numbers.
up the entirety of what he has,
That's
add it
what I'm
into
doing.
an arrest report,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right.
because I don't need him when he gets out to go ahead and have like warrants and shit out for him and everything like that when he's already served his time. There ain't
Yeah.
no sense
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah, I'll make sure they're out of the system if that's the case. Like I said earlier, I mean, I see a lot of people who have warrants still that don't need to be there.
It's fine. We'll sort it out. Like I've told you, we're different than the other departments. We want to make sure that everything's done correctly.
Not too different as you're going back on your word.
I didn't go back on any word, fella.
You did. I said I'd be back in 2 days. You didn't arrange what we agreed, and now you're arresting me.
Well, you shot me
Pity.
twice, right?
I shot you once.
All right, so you're involved in my shooting twice.
So
I
you
didn't
shot
want.
him
I
and you
didn't
robbed
want
two
you
of my
getting shot.
rangers.
I didn't want him getting
You
shot
also
the
have a
second
warrant out for
time.
your arrest. So what you want me to do? Just not do my job?
I want you to have respect. I didn't have a shootout with you the other day, and I wasn't gonna have a shootout today.
I'm pretty sure we agreed on that you were going to get a telegram when that was all sorted,
I
not you showing
just
up at my
woke up.
doorstep.
I just checked. Didn't see a telegram. Didn't even make it through town. Then your deputy here was shooting his gun off at some dogs. I went to
told you
go
they were
check on
wolves.
that.
It was a coyote, but
It was huge.
Like I said, I'm a patient man. Tell me, how's Siska this time? Anybody fun that I might be able to see again?
Well, it seems like some of the members of Lang Gang and Fraser Gang are there, so
Oh,
you should.
when did they go?
Last night.
Ooh, who all?
Seems like a Murphy, a Weasel, a Julian, um, Rolf, Rowdy, Harper,
Harper.
and a kid.
Kid ain't a part of the Fraser gang.
Colin kid.
You talking about whiskey?
No. Colin kid.
Oh.
Seems like it might have been the fall of Thieves Landing at that point.
Oh, Thieves Landing has failed many times. There's always somebody that remains. Gotta say though, when y'all shot down Sydney, made sure that he went home.
You can say y'all all you want, but I can tell you none of my rangers were there.
You wear a badge. You're acting just like him. Sheriff.
Unlike everybody else, I do everything by the book. I don't have any ploys. I don't have any games to play with people.
You don't
I
have
do my
any
job
honor.
how it should be done. I do fully intend to get you that conversation you want.
Oh, I'm
But
sure you
obviously,
do.
over the 2-day span, shit has kind of hit the ceiling, and I have not been able to do anything of the sort.
Hmm. Cooper. No. Cotton.
Yes, sir.
You're still a deputy, right?
Am I still a deputy?
Yeah.
I mean, I still work here.
You haven't ranked up? No. Under sheriff or
I
anything
am.
of the sort.
Well, I'm
He is
working.
the undersheriff.
Oh, you are the undersheriff. See, when you and I spoke the other day, you didn't tell me you were undersheriff.
That's because I
Most of
just.
us just call ourselves rangers.
Hmm.
I very rarely present myself as the sheriff.
How's Willow?
Just fine.
No more bounties being put on y'all?
Quite frankly, I see bounties as a hoax. So,
In both ways? Or
both ways.
you and I
In my
agree
personal
there?
opinion, I don't like bounties. If there's a warrant out, there's a warrant out. We need to be able to do our jobs. That's why I never send bounty hunters to to do my job.
You know, Sheriff, in a different life, I think you and I could have been friends.
That's the thing I keep telling you. I hold my rangers at a certain standard. As much as you want to group us up with the other deputies around the Commonwealth, we are far from it. We do everything by the book, and if somebody doesn't do it by the book, then they get a talking to by me or they lose their badge. It's as plain and simple as that. We give everybody their chances. And quite frankly, I had no intention to pursue you any further until you showed up in a town.
At the agreed time, in the agreed place.
Yeah, but we also said that we would send you a telegram when we had that information all set up. Did we not?
I requested it.
Yeah, and you didn't get the telegram.
You're
Therefore, it wasn't set up. So you said you were a patient man, correct?
right. I am.
Then you should have been patient enough to go ahead and wait on that telegram.
But I'm also a man of my word. I said I would be back in 2 days, and here I am.
And I apologize that I did not hear the you would be back in 2 days. I figured you would be waiting for that telegram by that second day mark.
Oh, I was
And
waiting
as
for
I
2
had
days.
just woken up slightly before you had, I have not gotten...
Sheriff, I'm not upset. You can lose the chip.
I don't have a chip. It's just how I talk. All right. The justice is on his way.
All right.
You got the paperwork all situated?
I'm working on it.
All right. Sorry for the wait, fella. We're just making sure everything's documented so you don't have to have any headaches with other folk trying to pin you on stuff that you've already served the time for.
Oh, you're all right. Got quite a fancy vest outside.
Yes, sir. Right in here. Avenue. We're just finishing up the paperwork, trying to make sure that everything is orderly and everything, just to make sure that he ain't getting back in behind the bars after he gets out of Cisco or whatnot. So Cotton's sorting out the paperwork currently. I think he's almost done with it. But at the current moment, the only thing I got him on, from what I know, is he ended up shooting Cotton once. He robbed
I
Cotton.
robbed Cotton. I shot Cotton. I held 3 law up here in front of the sheriff's station. I've robbed law on roads. I've shot down law in Blackwater. I've taken badges from everybody. I've turned in a bounty on Willa and turned him over to another outlaw. I was there when Cotton got shot down again. Do I need to continue?
I mean, if you want to confess to everything, go ahead.
Just makes our job a little bit easier.
Okay, well, once Cotton is done compiling the list of charges, just get his plea for those charges and then hand them over to me, and I'll look at them and see what we got for time and sentence.
All right, I can give you the charges right now.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull out my book.
You want the incident number and then the charges with that incident because there's like 5 or so.
I just want all of the charges because I can't see y'all's paperwork, so the incidences,
Okay,
they don't do me no good. So
I
just
got you.
slowly list the charges and I'll write them down.
All right, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, so we have brandishing a weapon ×2.
Okay.
Robbery times 3.
Okay.
If it's robbery, I think there's a fourth one on
Oh,
there. Did you
yeah, you're
not see
right.
the
I'm
one
sorry.
with Casey?
There is a fourth. Yeah, I missed that last one.
Okay, so 4. Got it.
Attempted murder times 2.
Got that.
Aggravated assault times 2.
Now, I've confessed to a lot of things. I've only attempted, or I've only shot you once.
You're involved in a when I got shot the second time though. You were holding a
Yeah.
gun on me.
If you held your ears open, you would have heard me say, "Stop shooting. Stop shooting." But go ahead. Put it on if you feel like.
Did I tell you the aggravated assault time
We'll
too?
sort it out. We'll sort it
Yes.
out. I need to look at the paperwork for me to be able to determine if that is aggravated assault or attempted murder. We've already had that meeting.
Mr.
Oh.
Hill caught my bullet, and that was the bullet that was given to me by your vigilante. I didn't want any more harm done to him.
And that's all the charges, Justice.
That would be aggravated assault.
Okay, so aggravated assault times 2, attempted murder times 2, robbery times 4, brandishing times 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Is that only the incidents in New Austin?
No,
Yep.
I added on the whatever that last one was. Was it Rhodes?
Oh, yes, I've hit one of y'all's deputies in Rhodes, smacked him on the back of the head with a hammer.
You realize you could have killed that man.
It was
Could have,
aggravated assault
but I
right there.
didn't.
What else was on that report, Cotton? Because we
Yeah,
need
that
to
was-
hash that out too.
Yeah, that's just. Oh wait, never mind. That was New Austin as well. It was just somebody from up there. So all those are New Austin.
Then you need to look up the rest of them.
No, I did. There's they're all arrested and closed.
Okay. So you've already been arrested for some of these. Okay.
Now
Oh.
those are only fresh charges. Those are all the charges that are active investigations from down here.
Well, he does have a warrant, if I'm
That's
not
it.
mistaken.
Yeah, that's from down here.
Okay, well, let me compile the times and fines.
Let's see, there's 5 in New Austin itself.
Yeah,
And there's-
all the rest are closed or
Arrest reports,
Yeah.
closed investigation. All right. And I guess that would be correct on everything at that point. Was waiting on deputies to go ahead and transport him to at least Blackwater to be able to transport him to Sissica.
Oh, who's this walking up?
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy, Miss Roxanne.
Just waiting for the justice to go ahead and clear all the paperwork, finalize everything.
Does it seem like it needs some help, so?
Yep, I think the plan might be to transport him to Blackwater, take a boat to Sissica. But depending on how long this takes, we might have to wait past the storm and give him time served for that. So,
Don't worry about it. I still plan to see you in a week.
Oh.
yeah, he's a little upset because I didn't
Oh, I'm
get
not
to get
upset,
that person
Sheriff. I'm
that
not
he wanted
upset
to
at
speak to.
all. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, you can be disappointed, but I mean, I can only work so fast,
That's all
especially
right.
with everything happening. So
That's all right.
if you want to take it out on anybody, you can take it out on me, but
We'll see how I feel. Who knows? They might have really good food in Cisco.
I heard they do. I heard the lemons are real good over there. The lemon cake.
Hmm.
Howdy, Cotton.
Miss Roxanne, how you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
Ah, pretty good.
take a few moments to myself.
No, I was in Blackwater. So I was like, okay, you know what? Might as well help. You guys need it.
Mr. Cotton, how much fight did I put up?
You say how much fight did you put up?
Yes,
Oh, today none at all.
none at all.
Very appreciated.
I've been a peach.
A peach. Okay.
And what did you say this feller's name was, Cotton?
Billy Waters, sir.
Billy Waters. Okay, Mr. Waters. For any of the
Yes.
crimes that you have committed at all, do you feel at all remorseful for the things that you have done?
Oh, my heart breaks every single time.
So then why do you continue to do it?
Because it's fun.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Cotton,
Yes, sir.
how does the accused plea to all of those charges you have brought forth upon him today?
Objection. Hearsay.
Mr. Waters,
but
how,
Son, it's not hearsay. It's a question for him to ask you.
how do you plead, Mr. Waters, to the charges brought
Not
forward today?
guilty.
You say nice and guilty?
Nice and guilty.
He said
no.
nice and guilty.
Okay. All right.
I've
so,
been a bad boy.
What the?
oh my God.
You have been a bad boy.
But I promise. Oh, I've changed my ways.
I
Well-
got taller.
That remains to be seen, sir.
Did he just say he's a bad boy?
Oh, I'm the worst.
All right. Well, by the powers bestowed upon me by this lovely Commonwealth and as
I
a
now
justice,
pronounce you sheriff and deputy.
I am convicting you of brandishing a weapon, 2 counts, 60 months, $60, robbery, 4 counts, 120 months, $220, attempted murder times 2, 300 months, and a $500 fine, aggravated assault times 2, 180 months, and a $200 fine. Your total time is going to be 660 months in Sisika and a $980 fine, Mr.
What a-
Billy Waters.
What about the gentleman that I robbed in the clothing store in Blackwater right under all y'all's noses?
I mean, if you're gonna
Oh,
admit to it, I
oopsie.
mean,
I forgot to tell you that part. So many of these were done with y'all about 10 feet away from me.
That is
Does
up to
get the
the
blood
Rangers
pumping.
if they would like to press that charge of robbery, and we'll add that on there.
I mean, if there's no document of it, I can't really hold it up in court, can I now? He can admit to it, but if there's no proof of it, I mean, it's not like that civilian made a report, right?
That's completely up to you whether or not you would want to hold up a confession in court and a guilty plea that he is saying in court. But if you don't feel comfortable with it, it is understandable. It's
Let's
completely
do
up
an
to you.
even 700 months, shall we? Like I said, I'll be seeing the sheriff here in 1 week.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, I don't know about that. You're right. A matter of speaking.
Okay. Well, for the time being, we'll do 660 months and a $980 fine. Since
Ooh,
you
you
seem
wound
to have
me.
really wanted to stay in Sisika, when you all do the transport, do not include time served.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So even the time that he's been sitting here, and
Correct.
So 700 flat.
Just do the 660 once you get to Sissica. Are you
660.
doing a wagon then boat transport, or are you just
Yeah,
getting a
wagon
local?
then boat.
Okay, all right.
I'd
It's
be
too far
insulted
for a
if you
full wagon.
didn't.
Okay, all right. Yep. Well, as soon as you get to Sissica, that's when his time will start with 660 months. Then make sure you find for New Austin $980.
Is there any particular wardens in charge in Siska this time about?
As
Or
of
we're
right
just
now,
dealing with the local guards?
I think there's talks of one headed there in the next few days to a week.
there are some other inmates there serving 2,000
Oh, I've
plus
made
months.
them
so-
very aware.
Mm-hmm.
So after the storm, we'll go ahead and shuttle you over there and get you all sorted. Cotton, before storm, let's make sure that we find him.
All right,
What was that number again, Justice?
980.
Yep,
$980.
$980.
Now,
Go ahead.
I'm a man of my word. Last time I got arrested, I was told that there'd be a $200 and something fine. That was never added to my record. Y'all want my add it now.
Well, there you go.
Let's just throw another $250 on there. Make it look pretty.
Okay.
I've never lied to y'all.
No, usually you're pretty cordial. I mean, you did put a bullet in my side, and you did talk smack on my scrambled eggs, and I can't forgive that.
I didn't talk smack on
You
your
talked
scrambled
about your
eggs.
scrambled eggs.
I
They're
said
so
I
good.
gave them to somebody and they threw up.
Yeah, after you had them in your pocket all day long.
Yes, I did.
Do any of y'all happen to have any food I could
Yes. This Willow
Yeah,
gives me
open the
food
cell.
all the
I'll give you
goddamn time.
some. I've got plenty.
I don't actually. The first time I don't have food.
You need something to drink too?
Oh, and to be
I
fair,
have water.
Cotton.
I appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
Did I not tell you? You might want to get your wound treated.
Oh, I did. Oh, you did say that.
Also, Mr. Waters, do you need any food or water?
Oh, I'm lovely.
Howdy, Mr. Rose.
Howdy, Roxanne. How
You
you
need
doing?
anything more than that?
Same shit.
Should be
I've got
okay.
some
That's
pussy
look good.
pops.
Wait,
Some
you have
what?
Huh?
I've got some pussy pops. You haven't heard of those?
Sorry, excuse me?
It's a murder kitty on a stick. Mr.
It's a-
Shep over there in Emerald calls it pussy pops.
Oh, good lord.
sounds
Okay.
disgusting.
That
Don't
was
knock
new,
it till you
I
try it.
guess.
no, I'm good. I promise you I'm good.
Pussy pop.
That's just, yeah, no, I'm good. Just peachy.
Just so I can write this down. The time for that again was
660 months.
all right. And then we will put the time and fine within the paperwork with his guilty plea.
Yeah, from what I hear, there's some Fraser gang over there on Sissica, and there's also some Lang gang that I convicted of 1,000+ months last night as well over there. So
Yeah, I saw the
Really?
paperwork, so
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
definitely have some
Looks like I
entertainment
have
over there.
plenty of company.
Mr. Weasel over there caught himself, I think it was 1,500 months and a $1,700 fine.
Shit, I was looking at the paperwork and it looked like a few of those Frasers ended up getting like what 11 to 1,200 months.
That is true. That is true. I think one of them may have been close to 2,000. I might be wrong on that.
But y'all still haven't caught Phil, Mr. Lang.
Mr. Lang's time is coming. Everyone's time is coming. And when they do,
That
Shit, Mr.
I
Lang's looking at
agree
4 years
on.
in prison.
It's a game of cat and mouse right at this point.
You're right. Everybody's got their time.
from what
Mhm.
Miss Porkers has told me, Mr. Becker Lang, as of last from what I heard, is looking close to, I want to say, 3,000 months and somewhere
Oh
like
my
almost a
God.
$4,000 fine.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
y'all hear that?
And shit, it took
It's a rolling
Commonwealth
sound of
Sheriff's Office
thunder.
is about 2
We'll see
years
you after
just to
the
catch the
storm, sir.
Frasers. So
Oh, yes, you will.
Not wrong.
Mhm. Brace
All right. Well,
yourself.
if that's
Storm is
all you
coming.
need from me, I will be taking my leave.
yes,
Thank
sir. I can go ahead and let you out.
Thank
Please
you,
be
sir.
safe,
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Justice.
No problem.
Or try to be safe at least.
I'm
Pardon
gonna need,
me. Excuse
I'm gonna need help with that fining after.
I'll talk to you a little later, brother.
All right.
Oh, I forgot I was streaming. I apologize. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their time. This is actually like our first time ever finding somebody, so we're kind of learning as we go. But welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate anybody and everybody that's here.
All right. Make sure you put his guns in evidence and any weapons he may have had.
Yeah, got you. If
You
you want to,
took my notepads.
I
Those
did
aren't
take your
weapons.
notepads. I'm curious what's in them. You took my notepad and didn't give it back. I lost all my
Yes, I
damn
did.
telegrams.
Oh,
no,
I gave it back to you.
No, you gave it to Whiskey and he kept it.
I told him to give it back to you.
Well, he did not.
Oh, well.
You know how hard it was for me to get those telegrams back?
Check the books. If there's nothing
No,
incriminating,
I
in it,
am.
give
I'll
them
give them
back.
back. I'll give them back.
All right. I'm gonna make sure that there's folks heading down this way. I'm gonna get the wagon ready and everything as well.
You want to do the trying of the fine real quick? I was having issues with it.
Oh, the fine?
Yeah.
Okay. It was what, 960?
980.
980 plus the 250 he wanted?
Yep. Holy smokes. That notebook
Nice
says
revolver.
he killed 900 people. That's what that book says.
Well, I mean, I don't know how that makes sense, but
Wow.
Wait, what did you say?
What?
I thought you said meow.
Oh, I said
She
wow.
coughed.
I thought, yeah, I thought you.
No, I just said wow. Like wow. Like WOW, wow. Wow. I think Riley said he was coming too.
All right, I'm gonna send out that telegram for transport help.
Tell them to meet us at McFarland's. That way they can intersect the thing. All right. So with the 250 tagged on to the 980, you're looking at $1,230 fine. You have 7 days to pay it. If you don't, then the fella out front will go ahead and make sure that he gets with the bank and take it out of your bank with
Oh.
the state's approval. So
Yeah, I'll make sure that my primary bank has that money affordable.
and even if you don't, you'll just be in the negative.
Yep. Oh, I'll cry all day and night.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get the wagon situated. While we do this transport, everybody needs to have their weapons out at all times.
Yes, sir.
Why don't I have a window?
I don't know.
Why did y'all give me the shit cell?
Well,
Oh,
I
that
didn't.
that other cell sucks. You don't want that one.
What do you mean that cell sucks?
The floor's all sticky.
Yeah, but it's got windows. This one's
Yeah.
all claustrophobic, making me hyper.
What? Wait, hold on. Why is the
What?
floor sticky over
Feel like
there?
I'm trapped.
Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh, you'll be out soon, sweetheart.
Oh, I know I will.
Don't you worry.
Oh, I ain't worried, man.
You're a funny one, aren't you?
I try to be.
Yeah, if you come down, don't use that cell over there.
Well, hold on. Why?
It has to do with where we clock in the storage box.
But why is it sticky?
Well,
I don't want to know it. I don't. You know what? I
Yeah.
don't want to know. I
Yeah,
don't want to know.
You definitely do not want to know.
Shit.
And that's the better cell, anyways, because you don't have a
gonna
window
book
of the
in your hand?
gallows.
Why would I not want to look at my future home?
I guess maybe that's the kind of fellow you are.
Mr. Hale, you got a book in your hand. You want to kind of
Do I really?
knife? Yeah, pull a knife out there.
Is it gone?
Yes, it's gone. Threw away that book you really liked so much.
There was nothing in it. I don't.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna run down and get my shotgun.
Go ahead and pull up clipboard. Hey, Cotton, on this report, you also have to go over underneath his name and add the counts to those instead of just underneath the report.
No, I
Yeah,
did.
come on,
I did.
Cotton.
No, they're there.
You might not have saved the update. On this, it says brandishing weapon ×2, robbery ×3, aggravated assault ×2, attempted murder ×2.
I thought it was robbery ×4.
Yeah, that might have been part of what he hadn't saved into the report. So,
We have Deputy Jacob and Chili are on the way.
all right.
Ooh, up there.
So we have
That
once that is edited, that will be a ×4 robbery. Sometimes when we fill out paperwork before storm, it kind of
Oh, I
doesn't
get
go into the right stack.
I think we might need one more. I don't know.
And what's my time in Cisco?
You are looking at 660 months in Sissica, as well as that $1,230 fine.
All right.
Are they meeting us at McFarland's?
That's what I told him.
Yeah, I think so.
So I want to get this fella out of here as soon as possible so he can serve his time, since the justice is very adamant about not giving him time served until he's there.
You got it.
Okay.
What was the justice's name?
Rosewood, right?
Yep, it was Justice
Yeah.
Rosewood.
All right.
All right.
Get
If
him
you
moving.
can step up to the bars backwards, that way we can place cuffs on you. Be appreciated.
Yes, of course.
Turn around for us. All right. And when we load them up on the wagon, make sure that you cuff them.
Go step out, Mr. Waters.
No.
What's on the
Cuff 'em to
wagon
the
or
rails, I'll
horseback?
lock the door. That might have been Roxanne's.
I really,
That was your horse, huh?
really, it did. Fuck. Oh, too wild to stay just real quick.
Here, if you want to ride my horse, you can.
Right now.
Yeah. Cole will take care of you.
It's okay, Barbara.
Oh, what am I doing?
Getting back on the wagon.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't even try to get off.
Let me get out of the way.
Oh, hey, you want to ride shotgun? All right, here we go.
Okay, it's a little tricky. I guess just jump up.
There we are.
Yeah.
There we are.
Sometimes when you ain't thinking friendly, it's a little bit tricky.
Yeah. Go figure. I had some very unfriendly thoughts for some reason.
That shocks
Probably
me.
all this. It's probably all this damn rain.
Probably. It's a good thing y'all cuffed me before opening that cell. Oh, who shot their horse now?
No, my horse kind of fell. She's sleeping
Yeah.
There's a
right now.
vulture eating it. You know, get that shit out of there.
Well, Buzzer's got to eat too.
She's sleeping.
Unfortunately, with armadillo, if you whistle your horse, the horses like to climb over the houses. Apparently. I swear they breed these horses with billy goats most times.
I was about to say that.
You think this will be in the paper, Cotton?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, you're
The
not.
Armadillo Rangers arresting the Westwater Bandit.
Wait, it's Westwater?
Yes, it is.
Oh, they told me it was wastewater. That's what I'm putting in every report. Wastewater.
Is that so?
Yeah, now I got to go back and fix all that. More work.
Are these insults that you're casting at me while I'm in handcuffs?
No, I didn't know. That's what they told me.
You know, there was another lawman
Roxanne, if
who
you need me to slow
ran his
down, just
mouth
shout
when I
at
was
me.
locked up.
I will. You're good though.
Oh, what was his name? Oh, yes. Two of them, actually. One was named Sierra, and the other one... Oh, the name
Well, the
slips my
late
mind.
Sierra has passed away.
Oh, I know. You're holding his revolver.
Wait, so you murdered him?
Wait, what?
Because if
Why are you so quiet now? I feel
Oh,
like you
I'm
want to
just
say something.
admiring the view.
What
I
is
thought
good
you've
view?
never lied to us, so if I ask you if you've murdered him, you wouldn't lie to me, right?
Howdy.
I didn't murder him.
So you just acquired his weapon.
Yes, I did.
I ain't gonna lie, this wagon ride's making me sick to my stomach.
Oh, you could always hop off here.
Oh, that's right. I'll just throw up if I got to.
Howdy. Any of y'all here for the transport?
Yeah, that's why I came down, just in case y'all need more help.
Well, we need one more.
Yeah, we're transporting them to Blackwater. We're taking a boat to Sissica.
Okay. Oh, from Blackwater?
Yep.
All right.
Why not Saint
I
Denis?
knew there was two coming there, yeah.
Reason being because these wagons ain't that great for a long ride. So
What
Johnson,
the hell
because of
is
the
he
fact that
wearing?
I'm livestock commission, not actual, not law. I'll let them take my place if y'all need more help. Let me know.
I think that you would add 6.
Okay. Yeah, if you want me to stick around, I will.
Due to it being a transport and all the other transports being kind of intercepted, I would like as much help as possible.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
This fella's sentenced to 660 months, so
I'm a doctor,
Yeah.
so I'm here to
You also
help.
have a doctor.
All right, good luck. What's his name?
Billy Waters.
Howdy.
Thanks for
Howdy,
leaving.
Miss Roxy.
Where did my horse go?
Look at that. You got an audience. There's not too many
Oh.
people that actually get an audience.
I feel honored.
Is this fella one of the the leader or something like that?
He's part of the Westwater Bandits.
There's only one Westwater bandit.
So you don't take that one fella that rides with you as a part of your banditry?
He rides with me, but he's not the bandit. We call him
If y'all see
Shotgun
anything
Sullivan.
suspicious, just let me
Where's
know and
that?
I can split off,
Wait,
okay?
shotgun
Where's
what?
Valentine? Weren't they right behind us?
Oh, their horse ran
They're
off,
coming.
so...
They're coming.
Yeah,
They're coming.
yeah.
That's why I'm
They're on their
riding
back.
slow, but I don't want to stay in one place too long.
Oh, why not?
Well, because I'm smarter than the average person, Mr. Waters.
Is that so?
Quick question.
He steals picnic
Does Mr.
baskets
Waters
all the
have any
time.
medical things that need attending to?
No, he came in cordially.
Okay. Well, I've got smelling salts on me just in case, so...
Dog, if you're gonna be riding with us, if anything happens, you break
I
off
know.
and run for the hills.
Yep, I know. Just let me know if y'all see anything suspicious that you need me to break away for.
Oh, Jesus, there's something suspicious. It's a tree.
I know the drill.
All right, I'm gonna pick it up a little bit. Just let me know if your horses need a breathe.
All right.
Yeah, go for it.
Was the freeze-dried shrimp for them?
Whoever's got a long arm in the back, you might want to move up. I only got my revolver.
If we can get at least 2 people ahead of me to go ahead
go
and
ahead
just
of you.
keep an eye out.
I'll go ahead. Go pass it on your right.
Billy, you seem like a nice fella. What brought you to a life of crime?
The badge.
You don't like... Oh,
Oh, hi, Billy.
I recall that conversation we had then. That was a true story then?
Indeed it was.
Long time no see, Mr. Waters. How you doing?
Sorry, I don't recall your name.
It's Leo.
Hi, Billy.
Hi
I've
there,
tr-
Miss Tiller.
I've treated you a few times, Mr. Waters.
Oh, sorry, you must not have made a lasting impression.
You
Oh, it's
done
okay.
got yourself into some trouble, huh?
Oh, I've been such a terrible little boy.
Seems to be that way.
A bad, bad boy.
Bad boy. How's that horse treating you there?
Oh, I love it.
Well, that's good. Too bad they fired you from the stable.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Was
See, Miss
spreading
Tilly
myself
and I
too
have
thin.
spent some time together. I've
Yeah.
never laid a finger on her.
Yeah,
She's
Mr.
been good
Waters
to me.
here's procured me a few horses while I was working at Beecher's.
Oh, so some of your time is spent in legitimate business?
Absolutely.
Oh, of course. But now she's just a lawman.
I'm still offended that I didn't leave a lasting impact. Usually most people say the opposite, but
I'll tell
it's
you
okay.
what, I'll remember
recover.
those blue shorts you're wearing.
What?
I said I'll remember those blue shorts you're wearing.
Well, I was probably wearing more pink when I treated you last. These are my spring colors.
Yes. It goes well with all this rain.
What do they call that, like a pastel blue?
Yeah, like a nice pastel robin's egg, maybe.
Nice. You know much about fashion.
I can tell.
And you find it odd to be
No.
wearing such outfit in the middle of the rain, but
No,
who am
I
I to
feel
question?
offended.
I can help you out, don't worry.
Are you saying you don't like my fashion sense there?
Can I get somebody to ride ahead and grab a boat?
I don't think he likes my fashion sense.
Oh,
I
love
mean,
your fashion
to be
sense.
honest,
Blue
black
stripes
on
and
black
leather.
on black. Let's mix it up, Mr. Waters.
Excuse me. My vest is red, thank you very much.
It is red. Is that like a?
Is
that
it a
like-
dark red?
Like
It's
a-
more of a maroon leather.
Okay, so black on
Matches
black on
my
black
hair.
colors.
I don't always
It's
wear
getting very
black.
criminal.
Don't
No,
always wear black.
mix it
You
up
can
a
ask
little
Miss
bit.
Tilly. She sent me in many colors.
Mix it up a bit. Do some
I
bright
do
colors. Throw
mix it
everyone
up.
off.
Can you not hear me talking?
I can't.
I said
your
go
voice is-
talk to Miss Tilly. I wear colors all the time.
Oh, okay.
This is my work uniform.
Your work uniform?
Want to make
Okay.
sure I'm not mistaken for anybody else.
Okay.
I mean, I knew who you were right away, so that worked out.
Oh, yes, you did. And I knew who you were.
So I made a lasting impression. I appreciate that.
You did.
All right, Cotton, let's get him unchained from the bar and
You never changed.
stationed over there.
He's been moving around the whole time. All
Got the
right.
boat.
All right, let's walk
All right.
over.
I'm gonna go ahead and store this wagon. I just need
All
All
right,
right,
everybody to
I
clear.
got the big one. Do you want to get him on? You want
I
to get
got
him
the
on?
big one for the way back too.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right,
Go ahead and
good,
take
good.
these cuffs off now.
No, don't take the cuffs off. That
No,
don't-
no, no.
That's not how that works. Let's move forward.
all right,
Nice
let's
try, Mr. Waters.
Let's walk over to
Can
where
you
Miss
blame
Roxanne
me?
is. No, no. I appreciate the effort.
What's that? Okay, give me a second, sir. Give me 1 second, sweetheart.
Ooh.
You might
Yeah.
need Can you get on the boat?
Are you able to get on there, Mr. Waters?
If not a drum song, I could go ahead and restrain him back.
Hey!
Okay, all right.
Hey,
All right.
Come on now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I slipped.
You're
Right.
such a shit.
all right.
Yeah, that's.
Come on. That's not nice.
Well, we got to tell the warden to do something about
You want
that
to
now.
stand in the front or the back?
Now I'm gonna be wet this entire damn time.
Oh, it's a shame.
You ever wore wet chaps? It's horrible.
I have never worn chaps in my life.
Oh, you know what you're missing.
Apparently, wet chaps is what I'm missing.
Oh, yeah. Touche, I guess. Touche.
Should we bring him up here?
Where's Johnson at? Is Johnson aboard?
Yeah, we need Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson.
Oh
ain't here.
no, we're missing out Johnson.
Yeah, our Johnson ain't with us.
Nothing worse than a missing Johnson.
Nope. He's still back there. Here he comes. Think about controlling yourself.
Oh look, now he's all
swimming
wet.
over here.
Yeah, wet
Think about your
Johnson's the
control
worst.
muscle.
He's all
Well,
wet.
I love
Already
a wet
wet.
Johnson.
There's nothing else new.
Oh my god. That's crazy, Leo. That's well, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't seem to climb up. Oh well.
Well, your hands are behind your back. So
yeah,
that
but there's a
does make
ladder
sense.
here. You'd think I'd be able to, you know,
I mean, yeah,
I don't think you're that flexible, fella.
you don't think I'm flexible.
he looks limber.
How funny it would be if I did it again. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
not funny at all. Mr. Waters, you should leave that lava
Being
crown
cheeky
behind.
today is what you're doing.
Say that again?
And of course, there's fog.
Me?
Yeah, what'd you say?
I said you're just being cheeky today.
Oh, I'm just full of piss and vinegar.
I mean, he's an affable fella. He should leave that lava crown behind and go the straight and narrow way.
Honestly, with the strategic and kind of patient route he's had, at least voiced, he'd be a good lawman at that point.
I'd rather die.
But you sound like a good lawyer, though, right?
It's a shame that he's wasting it trying to be a criminal.
Life was taken from me. It's no longer mine to live.
I don't think it was taken from you if you were free.
Oh, I believe it was.
I mean, just take it back. Reach up and grab those reins and take it back.
What do you think I'm doing every time I snatch a badge?
Well, every time you snatch a badge, I think you're snatching somebody else's life away from them.
I'm taking away their sense of protection just as it was robbed from me. What's
You're
that
not
saying?
protected by the badge,
An eye
fella.
for an eye?
I mean, an eye for an eye doesn't always make sense.
Why's that?
Because an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. That's why.
Yet I'm
Exactly.
the only one who sees.
I don't know. I see you in cuffs.
Not if you ain't got no eyes left.
Sheriff, up there. What did I tell you the most dangerous thing of an outlaw is?
Patience.
Exactly.
But patience is also the downfall of an outlaw as well.
No, that would be ambition.
It's everybody's perception, quite frankly.
We'll see who's right or wrong. Time will tell.
Time always tells the truth, does it not?
It is unfortunate to see you go this way, Mr. Waters.
I've been down this way long before we met, Miss Tiller. You were just good to me.
I try my best to treat everybody equally.
I mean,
As
I don't
I've
know.
told him about the Rangers as well. At
I don't
the
think
end of the
we've ever
day,
came
I
at him
probably would have
sideways.
never picked him up today if he never did what he did to my Rangers.
I just want to say where.
Can you open the map and tell me where to fucking go?
Gotta go right. Gotta go
No,
right.
Johnson,
Gotta
you
go
already
You
right.
can
know.
go, yeah, you can go right.
Okay.
Johnson, you
just
already
go
know
straight
part
through.
of the reason I made it a point to help you out is I'll always be one of you boys.
Yeah. I don't hold no one back from what they want to do.
I'll always have a special place in my heart for you boys.
I've been around New Austin since the beginning, so I don't plan on going anywhere.
Yeah, it's unfortunate we go here in the fall, bro.
Go more right.
Probably a beautiful ride.
It's not.
No, not at all.
I think
No.
it is.
I
Roxanne, keep going more
prefer
right.
the Dakota River on a boat.
I've been on this boat ride more times than I can count.
Full
My
right.
opinion is nice and beautiful.
I think going through the bayou is nice on a boat.
Yeah, I can agree with that as well. I mean, this trip would have been nice if it wasn't so damn
Around this
foggy.
island right here. I think that's
Yeah.
it right there, right?
No, we're super far away still from Jessica.
Oh, I know. We're talking about
Watch
these
your
little
step
islands right
now.
here.
Yeah, it's still gonna take a while.
I should got
You know,
Yeah,
Mr.
you can
Waters,
go around and
I
through
believe
the
that
islands all the way.
All I'm gonna say, Johnson, once we get
Everybody's given the
once we get near
reins
Saint
to
Denis,
their
that's when you
horse
want to
and
keep
life.
your eyes on a swivel.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
They're very
that's fine.
loud. I can barely
We're
hear
going
them.
straight to
Alright, I'll put you in a
Siska.
minute.
Well, I know. I mean, when we get near Denis, that's when you want to be worried because they can get a boat of themselves and intercept. That's
Well,
what.
if they got a boat themselves, what you do with this big boat, you turn it, and everybody holds off from one side. Make sure you're thinking friendly, and then you go ahead and do what you got to do. It's as easy as that.
That's when you want to be careful because that's when Becca's transports were getting intercepted.
Oh God, I hated that so much.
You said that was wagon though, but
No, they were intercepted on the boat.
really,
Becca Lang travels with the full crew. Never leaves town without 6 deep. I met
You
you, by
mean- you mean
myself.
30?
You ain't got to worry about that.
No offense, but not taking your word for it.
Yeah.
Just like you said, patience, right?
I've also said I've never lied.
Well, we'll find out, right?
What the hell was that?
Demons.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
Certainly sounds like it.
I thought that was
Sounds
La
like some of
Llorona.
this fucking demon screaming at us. What
Did
the
you
hell?
say La Llorona?
Yeah, I thought that was
You
La
know-
Llorona trying to pull us into the
Yep.
water.
Every
Yeah,
day,
I thought
I
I
am
seen a
so
mermaid.
grateful that I don't have to
Yeah.
accidentally worry about getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant.
What?
What?
What
Wait,
the
what
hell?
where the fuck did that come from?
Oh, just the screaming of
Yeah.
demons reminded me.
Oh,
As soon as I take this guy to prison.
what?
You know what? I'm gonna
God.
take a couple steps over this way. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're not exactly my type.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of glad about that.
Your loss.
You know, Mr. Waters, I believe that everybody's given their own reins in life to direct their life in the direction that they would like to go. And I feel like you veered off the narrow path quite a bit from when I first met you.
I was 7 years old, Tiller. I was 7 years old when the law killed my father and framed him under the guise of a bank robber. The judge sent me to a terrible place in Saint Denis called the Morning Sun, ran
All you
by
had to say
Miss
was Saint
Charlotte.
Denis, and that was enough for me.
Ever since that day, Miss Tiller, the law has made my life a living hell. I'm just returning the favor.
Thank you, D.
Well, I haven't made your life a living hell. You made your own life a living hell at this point. I'm just doing my job.
Up until the point I found out that you were who you were, I found you to be a kind, gentle person.
Have any of y'all ever heard the story of the scorpion and the frog?
Nope.
I think I have actually.
Please tell.
There was a scorpion sitting on the edge of a raging river, and up behind him came a wolf. Now, also at the river was a frog. Frog was weary of both the scorpion and the wolf, but knew that it could cross because it knew how to swim. But the scorpion, they were drowned, or he would be eaten, so he looked to the frog. He said, "Please let me climb upon your back. Together we shall make it across safely." The frog looked at the poor scorpion and said, "Why would I ever trust you? As soon as we get in the water, you'll sting me." Well, the scorpion looked to the frog and he said, "Why would I do that? If I were to sting you, we would both drown and die." With the wolf quickly approaching from behind, the frog agreed, and on the back the scorpion did climb. Once in the river, the frog felt a little pinch. That damn dastardly scorpion had ended up stinging them anyway, and they both drowned in that river. The moral of this story is you cannot change your nature, no matter how much you try. And I always saw myself as that poor little scorpion, destined to bring about my own undoing. And who knows, I just might.
Maybe you're the frog and the baggage is a scorpion.
Or maybe I'm that river.
God, this sounds so much like
Possible.
about
Enveloping.
picking up that snake.
Oh,
I'd still
there
like-
goes Cooper.
I'd still
Oh,
like to
That's
believe
Cotton, but he's
that,
still there.
Oh, there he is.
Does anyone have a fun story?
Yes, I heard a little story about some little shitling going around the crossing. Y'all ever ran into this little kid ace?
Oh, good lord.
I have.
This little asshole shoved a bunch of horse shit in my saddlebags.
Yeah, he
That's bullshit.
Ew.
he was selling chocolate bars, and he told Levi he could have a free chocolate bar, but it was just horse shit in a bag.
What the hell?
Oh, you know what? Actually, he's not all that bad, is he?
It was quite funny, to be honest.
It sounds diabolical.
Yeah, up until the point he was given, he had to take a nap, and he just gave us some free chocolate bars, actual chocolate bars, and then he just gave Levi horse shit. Nice little kid, though. For the most part, I don't find him.
I'm gonna break his
find him
fingers
wrong.
if I find him.
I don't
Well,
blame you.
now
Jesus.
that's not very nice.
Yeah, so they make some noodles. Yeah, I do. It's on. Will you turn the oven on? Ask your mom if she got garlic on. Will you put the oven on 350?
You know, to live your life,
Sorry,
to take
Chad.
down the people
I was had to talk to my
who you
gremlin.
feel have wronged you has got to have been exhausting for you, Mr. Waters.
I've learned to adapt. I never did tell y'all. After I was sent to the morning sun, Miss Charlotte.
Oh, look at that. There's Saint Denis.
Please proceed there, Mr. Waters.
Oh, that's all right. That seemed like it was more important.
No, please continue.
Miss Charlotte would spend all the money given to her by the state, see, on booze and partying. I got many of my scars from her. Oh, there she
Oh,
goes.
Jesus Christ.
Ain't no
I
way.
didn't even
Taylor.
do it this
Ain't no
time.
way.
What the fuck
Ain't
happened
no
there?
fucking way.
Yeah, no, that wasn't his fault. That was my bad.
She was so excited by that story, she just
Yeah.
jumped off.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
Oh,
continue,
that's all
please.
right. Most of my life, I've actually been by myself, living in the alleys of Saint Denis. Me and Sully
We need
go
a
hand in
path after
hand.
falling into Saint Denis waters.
It's because everybody's standing so stiff. That's the reason why.
No, it's just because of the fact it's Tilly.
Okay.
So when did you leave Saint Denis, Mr. Waters?
When I turned 18.
Hmm?
After I put a round in Miss Charlotte's head.
Oh, the front one. Oh. No, come here. Like this much.
They kept you there for that long with that
Like
woman.
6 inches.
State didn't know.
Just halfway.
She had this
She had a
all
charm.
planned out.
She was a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Come here.
Where do you think I learned it from?
Makes sense.
You know what's funny? I think I saw some of y'all in the fighting club in Speedy's cave the other day. Not a single one of you tried to arrest me then.
Look how pretty the boats are.
I've also been walking Bastion Emerald, and in Valentine, and in Blackwater. Hell, the deputy in Rhodes went off with me by himself.
What was that for? What did you go off with you by yourself for?
Oh, I was asking him a little question, say, doesn't this stable over here just strike you as so odd? And that was all it took. Off he went. You law are so busy, worrying about other things, you haven't seen me walking amongst you. Also, in my eyes, somebody fell off the boat like 20 seconds ago, and I haven't seen them show back up.
Someone fell off the boat?
All
Who are we
right.
missing?
No, they're
I
all
don't
here.
think we're missing anyone.
All right.
No, the Waters plays tricks on the
Oh,
line.
there he is.
Yeah,
Hey, it
I
has
did
something
fall
to do
off
with
the
you
boat,
moving
but
around too.
Oh, I know you fell off the boat, Tilly.
Oh no, yeah, Tilly actually fell off the boat. It wasn't a trick of the eye.
you
You hope it would be.
All right, y'all. If anything's gonna happen, it's gonna be right around here because boat rental's nearby. So keep your
Yeah,
eyes
we
on
sure we
swivel.
don't want to get a little closer to Saint Denis?
I do not want to smell that.
not necessarily.
Oh, come on now.
The
Where's your
Callahans
sense
are
of
there.
adventure?
I
I
got a
left
sense of smell.
Baltimore
That's
for
all
a
that
reason.
counts.
I don't need to be in San Denis any longer than I have to.
I feel like you know Saint Denis all too well, Mr. Waters, to let
I
you
know
just
a little thing here and there.
run free there.
I love Saint Denis, and I also hate it. Anyone else
I
feel the
hate-
same?
Yeah, I hate this place with a passion. I avoid it like the plague.
I see, sis.
But I love it.
I don't mind it. I find it to be
That's
a
a
pretty
boat, not
city.
Sissica.
To the left?
Yeah, those are
I'm not
boats.
looking to the right. I'm looking to the left.
Yeah, those are boats.
So that's a boat.
Well,
Yeah, we
diagonally
still
to
have
the
a little
left
bit
is
of a
Cisco.
ways
So,
to go here.
That don't look like boats, but okay.
And straight ahead of us is Sissica.
That's what I was looking at.
You said to the left.
Not that kind of, not all the way left.
Okay. What the? What?
It's like
are
a
you,
like a veer to the left. You know.
Yeah, see, right
y'all,
there,
I think
where the
y'all are
boat is going.
directionally challenged.
You're directionally challenged.
Thank
Says
Why?
the one who fell off the boat.
Shut
I
up.
do have a question for all
Why
y'all.
you bully me?
Shoot.
Why is
Fat
Bug
Mr.
Catcher
Waters.
number 2 on this boat with us?
Say, I don't want to hear no
What are you
stats
talking
from somebody
about?
who doesn't know how to stay on a boat.
Wait, what?
He's bullying me.
Con, you're doing some weird things
Yes,
in
I
my eyes.
am.
All of a sudden, you're up here right next to me
Here,
right now.
really quick, I want you to say something.
Is
I
it?
like
I like
because he's
shorts.
standing
They're fun and
still.
easy to wear.
Yes, that's the one.
I
I've
know.
seen- oh,
I say it all the
okay,
time.
Oh, there you go. Now he looks normal. He's fallen off the boat like 5 times. To me.
It's the
I
same
like
thing
shorts.
for you
They're
too.
fun
Careful,
and easy
Coop,
to
had your
wear.
all those
arms
bullet
folded.
holes, you'll sink.
Everybody good in my eyes.
Oh yeah, that's when he mentioned that he noticed one person didn't get back on. That's why I unfolded my arm.
Don't be starting all that yawning. I just woke
Yeah,
up like
what the
about
Ain't no
2
way you're
hours
gonna
ago.
be
Don't
yawning in my
even
damn
go
ears
there.
right now. Ain't no way.
Sorry. been like. 50
He
minutes
just
for
woke
me.
up too, so.
How are y'all just waking up though?
What do you mean?
It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon for people in the Eastern Stars.
I mean,
mean,
shit, I woke up
2:45.
at noon, so
It's
What the hell?
3:45 for me.
I didn't
Are
want
you
to
sure
be
it's
up all
No,
night.
that's
3:45?
how
Do
you
you
in the
forget to
morning when
wind
you
your
freaking
clock
wipe the
back?
crust out of your damn eyes. What are you talking about?
yeah, you got to think daylight savings time.
That's true.
Yeah, the goddamn
it's
gun
like-
smoke people kept me up last night.
It's like almost
So
1
this
o'clock in the
morning.
afternoon.
Joke.
They
For my
are a
pocket
joke.
watch.
Bunch of gun happy trigger fingers. No need for talking them. Hell, I heard they had a little vacation. The first thing they did was they shot somebody without much of a hello.
Yeah.
Probably
Almost
not
doing the same thing.
gonna be around for very long, if you ask me.
Oh,
Get
Mr.
yeah.
himself
Waters.
shot up dead quickly.
I do have a question for you.
Shoot.
Hey,
Do
you're
you
gonna
feel
wrap
like
around the left-hand side. You're
you
going
accomplished
to
what you set out to
too close
accomplish
to the
by
right.
doing what you did?
You got to
Oh,
go
I
around
ain't
this
done
small
to
little
it.
island in front of us to the
Oh,
left,
you're
and
not
then
done.
wrap
I told
around
your
it.
sheriff
All
what
right.
was gonna happen. These are his actions. And there went their money's back. Hey, Hill, will you do me a favor and just get on the fucking top of the boat? I'm tired of seeing you flop in the
know,
water like a
right?
fish.
How's that?
Yes,
It's been
lovely.
like 10 times that I've seen Cotton fall off the damn boat in my eyes.
I aim to please. I aim to please. I'm
You
here
said
to
you're
do
not done, Billy.
Oh, I ain't finished.
Take a ride in here.
Every action has a reaction, just like all of your crimes have a reaction too.
Your hair looks good, fella.
Are we
Thank
going right
you.
in here?
And every promise
Yes.
I've made, I will keep.
And I will continue to do my job to the fullest, by the book.
Damn right.
But your word means nothing to me anymore, Sheriff.
Never gave you my word that I wouldn't arrest you, fella. I gave you my
Fella?
word that I'd have that meeting for you. But quite frankly, if you didn't understand that the damn Commonwealth was burning down the past 2 days, I have not had time to be able to reach out or even investigate the situation you're talking about.
And to think, I've been so good these last couple days. Patiently waiting.
Yeah, you weren't patient enough to wait for a telegram, now were you?
I was patient enough to wait for the amount of time I gave you.
Yeah.
And I even came alone. I guess that was my mistake.
Even if you gave me that time, you also didn't get that telegram, now did you? Because I woke up slightly before you, right? So maybe you need a little bit more patience.
Oh. You'll find out the
Tilly, did
limit
you
of my
just-
patience.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Did anyone else see
think
Tilly just
Tilly is struggling
do a
today.
You just
flip?
did like a somersault
Oh yeah, she took a face plant.
onto your
Yeah, you somersaulted in the air and like
landed on your feet. That was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie.
stuck the landing.
I didn't see him get off the boat. Like, where in the fuck did he go? He's swimming away now.
Just be mindful, we got a lot of people in Cisco at this time, so
It's gonna be fun to see Murphy again.
Buckle the fuck up, I suppose.
last person in, lock the doors.
Sure. Ladies
Not you.
first.
Not talking about you.
All right, door's locked.
Let's go up to this guard up here. He'll
Just so people don't
escort you
think I'm
to
a
your
shooter.
cell.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
These Sisuke guards seem to forget. Do you mind taking off the cuffs before we speak to them?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Again, you're going to be sentenced to 660 months in Siska Penitentiary. I'm going to go ahead and get that paperwork filed right now. They will get you in your clothing. If you do want to change it, there is a clothing room to our right in that building. with the green door.
Damn, 600 months. I think we gave Murphy like
All right.
over 400.
I do hope for
Go,
your sake,
guard.
Mr. Waters, that you
Yes, killer.
think about things while you're in here.
Oh, I will. Lots of time to think.
And I hope that when you come out a better person.
Time will see.
Yeah, you can do it. You got that in you, I think.
All right, take them away, guards.
Bake him away, toys.
Wait, did you take his
I
restraint
appreciate
off?
all your time.
Yeah,
Huh?
he unrestrained him.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just standing there with his hands behind his back. He wasn't restrained.
Riley, you're good in chaps, so I don't know why you didn't wear chaps before.
I was wearing chaps before.
I've never noticed.
It was because of y'all that I started wearing them.
What?
It was from my time as a ranger is why I started wearing chaps.
Don't say y'all. That's a cotton thing.
The doctor's office here is so nice.
Just try them sometime, Johnson. It can be kind of comfortable.
Oh,
Hey,
hell
Sheriff,
no,
come here real
you'll
quick.
never catch me dead. Well, come outside first.
No, yeah, I'm locking the door. I might not ride all the way back with you guys.
That's fine.
I'm gonna look at the docks for a while. I'll meet you back in Armadillo later.
All right.
And pretty much all of
Oh,
us in the agency, in the commission, we all wear chaps. That's because we having to wrangle fucking bowls and shit all the damn time.
Yeah, right. It makes sense.
Well, no, these damn chaps saved my fucking life one night. I was at a fucking bowl, spiked me with his damn horns.
All right, Sheriff. Be safe. I'll see you shortly.
Yeah.
It is good to see you boys again, though.
Seems like lately, every time I come around, I gotta arrest somebody.
All right, chat. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. There's actually quite a few people in here right now, and I